Welcome back to the NASCAR Nationwide Series opener here at Daytona. And make sure to go to NASCAR.com for all your latest NASCAR information. Lights are out on the pace car. And Dale Jr. is our race leader right alongside Kevin Harvick, who is a 2007 winner here. Tony Stewart, who has won 4 out of the last 5. And right behind him, Brian Vickers. We got a report from Jamie a little during the break. Vickers said, hey, what happens if we go 3 green-white checkers? Do we have enough fuel? And there's some other teams that, if that really were to come into play, it might be a key factor.
Yeah, they're thinking about it. They don't, right now they're thinking about just going the distance, but, you know, they're thinking about the possibility of having to go the extra distance.
Well, we're about to find out. Also, can Dale Earnhardt Jr. win again in the Nationwide Series? It would be his 6th in this series here at Daytona. Boy, what a boost that would be for his 2010.
Oh, certainly would, but pretty interesting. The guys we've talked about the last couple of days that have won the last 8 are up there right now.
There they are.
Top
1, 2, and 3. Total of 26 cars on the lead lap. 12 cars are out of this race. Most of those in that 10-car pileup. Pace car getting ready to make the dive toward pit road. Dale Jr. has chosen the low inside line. Brings him to the stripe. Green flag is out. We're racing again here at Daytona with 32 laps to go. On board with Harvick in the low line, starting to make a push. Just got word Brian Keselowski is going to get a pass-through penalty. He is 13th right now. He had a good run going. He passed before the start-finish line.
Yeah, the problem is he got hung behind the 1 car, James Busher, who's having a problem on restarts. Didn't get going very good at all, and Brian just went around him, and they got penalized for it.
Oh, this is going to get interesting.
Well, could see smoke jump up there in the outside line trying to get a push from his car owner there, Kevin Harvick. He has his sights set on that 88 of Dale Jr.
That's as close as you want to see Vickers. Can't get any closer than that. Junior right now is saying, okay, I've got mirrors full of everybody.
Well, this is where, as a leader, that you have to make the decision. You have to really be looking at which one of these lines might be moving quicker, and you want to get that push from that one.
Carl sort of moving backwards, and there's the bump coming from behind by
Watch this. Here
Kyle.
goes Stewart for the lead.
Tony's got the low line and no help for Junior. So here we go with another lead change. And right behind him is his teammate, Kevin Harvick. Junior tucks into 3rd. Vickers is going to say, come on, Kyle, punch me again from behind and let's go. It will be our 15th different lead change between 11 leaders. This has been a great start to the 2010 campaign in the NASCAR Nationwide Series. We hope you've been with us. We've got 30 laps to go.
See some contact through the corner.
We're at the bottom of the hour. If you're just tuning in, we will tell you that Danica Patrick was involved in the big one. Not her fault. She had nowhere to go, along with about 9 other cars. But this is the battle that we have going. As you can see, here comes smoke down low.
Starting to see a lot more bump drafting now. These guys get a little bit racy. We're getting down inside of 30 laps to go.
Here comes that outside lane now. Harvick's leading that outside group.
Coming to the stripe, Tony Stewart's going to lead another lap. That is now his 12th lap led. Harvick has led the most today at 39.
You see him 3 wide just behind here. You see Brendan Gaughan there in the middle.
Not sure it's where Brendan wants to be by any stretch, but doesn't have much choice. Now he's trying to tuck in behind Kyle.
Now we can see the momentum coming from that outside lane.
Once again, just on the inside of Brendan Gaughan.
Look out!
Trouble.
Oh, and upside down is Earnhardt. This is going to be a mess.
Behind us, wave him.
The 33 of Harvick. Joey Logano involved. More cars still spinning in this multiple car crash. Just that quick. Window net is down. Oh man, that car is just destroyed.
Well, it happens fast. Hard to tell exactly what happened right there.
Brendan Gaughan involved in it. And we are going to get a red flag situation here.
See Kyle Busch coming down pit road with damage.
Yeah, he hit Junior after he'd gotten upside down.
Another car that's coming in is the 09 of Scott Riggs. Look at the damage here. There is what's damage on the 33 of Kevin Harvick. So 2 of the 3 that have dominated this race the last few years are in some serious trouble. Dale is definitely out. I don't know how bad it is for Harvick right now. There's Brendan climbing out of his car.
Mike Wallace coming down pit road destroyed.
We'll have to see exactly what happened in this, but as we said, as things start picking up and these guys start getting a little more aggressive with their driving and trying to take advantage of the draft, and these are the kind of things that happen, and they usually happen on the straightaway.
Every time it seems like these big wrecks happen on the straightaway.
That's a great sign there to see him out of the car. That's a wild ride.
Yeah, he's just looking at it and saying,
trying to figure out what happened.
That was a beautiful race car just a few moments ago.
Junk now.
All right, let's go back, see how this all started. There's Dale right at the right side of your screen.
Oh, there's contact behind him between Carl Edwards
and Carl Edwards got up into
Keselowski. And boy, it just flipped Dale over. And then there's nowhere for these guys to go. That's Kyle Busch. That's the damage he sustained. There's Brendan Gaughan.
You got to wonder why Carl Edwards would make a move like that on the straightaway. He kind of made an abrupt move up to the outside lane there. I don't know if he thought he was clear.
Yeah, sometimes you're moving over just to get against that car to try to slow that car down, that momentum, to where you can get your line moving a little bit quicker. And maybe he just misjudged that. It has happened before, but that's what these guys are trying to do, is just side draft and slow that car beside them down to where their line will move quicker.
Greg Biffle also involved. Let's go on board. This is the view from Junior.
That's where he just got turned. When you get hit in the right rear, there's nothing you can do. And, of course, the air automatically gets underneath that car right then. Let's see here. See Carl moving over. Yeah, I think his intentions were just to get over there, but he could see that outside line moving a little bit just to slow them down. And I don't know if Brad came down just a little. Nothing that Brad was doing wrong, but it only takes just a split second of both of these drivers moving in the same direction, and that creates the contact.
So the work continues. Let's go on board and just listen.
Right corner, spin behind you, damn it. Turned it. All right, we ain't hit nothing yet. Gather up.
It's from high above.
Yeah, Carl may have actually been trying to get in the outside lane there.
It looked like he thought he might have a hole. And was trying to get in that hole before it closed up, but he misjudged the front of his car.
You know, we've seen that a number of times down here this week in both the Cup Series and now in this series, to where guys are misjudging just a little bit. And it only takes a little bit.
Here it is in real time.
Yeah, I'm going to say, I think it's just a product of this restrictor plate racing. The cars are all bunched up. And just misjudging by a few inches can create a situation just like this.
If you were with us for Countdown, there was a really strong interview by Marty Smith with Dale Earnhardt Jr. and about the disappointment of last year and the high hopes for this year. And that's what's left of today's car. What does this do to his confidence?
Well, his confidence still got to be high. He had a car good enough to win and probably thought he was going to win. But that's just one of those racing breaks.
Our second 10-car crash, and you can see the list of those that are involved. There's the damage on Kyle's car, and looks like they've got the sledgehammer out trying to get it away from the wheel well. We are under a red flag situation here at Daytona. Stay with us. We'll be right back.